Good morning, guys. This is what's coming up. Let's show you how to do it. A whole thing of bacon. Open that up, half an onion. We are making what you call a frittata, and it's because this is Chris's breakfast for the next week or so, probably maybe week and a half. I won't eat it because it's got a little too much salt in it with all the bacon, but he loves this dish. This is just something you can make ahead. These are peppers from our garden, and the eggs will be from our garden. We don't grow our own bacon yet, but soon to come. And it's just nice to have all these peppers in the fridge or in the freezer so that we can cut them up at any time. Now, the quick way that I defrost these peppers is I stick them under some warm water, and I put them in a draining bowl. So I just run the warm water over them and they are ready to go. I also have in this bowl, which are cut up a little finer, are hatch green chilies. They are a spicy chili. You don't have to put that in this recipe. You can see the little green ones that are coming out of the bowl. Those are actually the hatch green chilies. We love these. They're really good smoked. But we love to grow them and eat them, and they're just so yummy. Now, I love that I try to, not all these peppers I've grown, like I haven't grown the yellow ones or the orange ones, but all the other ones I've grown. And I just like, I like to make stuffed peppers a lot, and so I just save the tops off of those and stick them in the freezer. So I have lots of tops of peppers that I keep around. And I'm just cutting these up. The rest of the stuff that's in there is all cut up fine enough. Now I'm spraying my pan. This is a really large skillet pan that can go in the oven, and that's what you want. I'm cutting that whole thing of bacon up. I was going to put it on the bottom of the pan, but decided not to, because I've never done that before. But I'm just going to go ahead and fry up this bacon on the stove, and then we will put it inside the frittata that way. I got all this, look at that beautiful color, isn't that pretty? Onions, all of that goodness in there. Now we're going to crack up some eggs. I think I put like 17 eggs in this. This is a very large pan. I think it's a 20-inch pan, 20 or 24-inch pan. So I just kept on cracking eggs. I kind of eyeball this because I've been doing it so long that I make different frittatas whenever we get a bunch of eggs. So that we have pre-made breakfasts. Chris wakes up at 4 in the morning, and when you cook eggs on our stove, the fire alarm likes to go off if it smokes just a tiny bit, and so it's really annoying if somebody starts cooking eggs at 4 in the morning. So this is a way that he can have eggs in the morning and they get eaten still. And he also takes eggs with him to work, hard-boiled eggs. He has a high-protein diet, so I just keep on cracking them. I throw a couple of duck eggs in here as well, and I think I counted 14 when I went back and watched the video as I was editing. So it's quite a few eggs. You don't have to put that many in. This is a duck egg. You notice the yolk is a lot bigger and a little more yellow. You can kind of see it off to the side there. And I think that's it on the duck eggs. And then I kind of, I mean, you could crack these into a bowl. These are farm fresh eggs. I collect my eggs every day, but if you didn't, or if you had children gathering them and you missed a few, you might want to crack them into a bowl first and then, you know, put them in here. But I just go straight into the receptacle.
Oh well.
So behind me, I have my bacon on the stove, cooking up nice. And I cook it so that it's not like all really hard and crispy. I like it. Chris likes his bacon on the meatier side, so. And then I add 3 cups of, this is just cheddar and pepper jack cheese mixed together. And I think, yeah, it's a total of 3 cups because this is a half cupper. Mix that all in real good. Now you can see that my bacon is done here. It's still got a lot of oomph to it. It can cook a little longer, but it's got some crispy parts on it and some real soft parts. And this is when I add it to the frittata. This is a slotted spatula so that I can drain some of the fat out. Of course, some still ends up in there. That's fine. Bacon grease is yummy, yummy. We do our best to get it out, though. Now I just kind of mix this in lightly. And I've had my stove on at 350 for the whole time I've been making this. I started that first. And then after I get this mixed in, we'll throw it in the oven. I should say I had my oven on this whole time. There we go. We put it in there, and it's quite heavy, so 38 minutes later, it's done. And how I check if it's done is I do that little.
It's done.
See if it has any give to it, and if it sloshes back and forth in the pan, it is not done. So that's how we check it. And then I grab 2 hot pads so I can take it out safely.
That looks delicious.
And there we go. It is done. And
bubbly goodness.
Looking so delicious. Now Chris is going to try it out and make sure it's
Looks
what he
good.
wants for breakfast.
Kind of a small piece, however.
I can get you another piece if you need.
Well,
I thought this was a taste testing piece. This is your breakfast, so. Really good?
mm-hmm.
What's hitting you first? Bacon?
Mm-hmm. Really good, though.
Good.
Really good.
Awesome. You can eat that for breakfast for the next...
Yeah. Bacon provides a lot of flavor.
Taste the cheese in there?
Mm-hmm.
The peppers?
I want to... get the pepper. It's perfectly cooked. Mm-hmm.
Good. It only took 38 minutes. Sweet. Chris approved.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, how do you say it? Food critic?
Finicky.
Finicky? Yeah. All right. Thank you.
It's really good.
Good, huh?